PC and I puts it down TV. Today I got a steak dish going for y'all. We're gonna do a steak dish with a simple side salad and twice baked potato. If you come over here, you can check out our ingredients. So for my ingredients, I have some bacon. We're gonna make some bacon bits. We're gonna use that for our twice baked potato. We have some cheese for our twice baked potato as well. Red onion. I like sauteed onions with my steak, and I love the red onion, so we're gonna go with that today. Of course, we got our garlic cloves. We got some fresh thyme, and we got some chive onions diced up. We have our ribeye steak. I love ribeye steak. It has a good amount of fat content that actually goes through the meat. So as it melts down, you get that tenderness, and it's going to break down very well. We got some iodized salt, garlic powder, black pepper, and of course, we got our extra virgin olive oil. Start this thing off by getting our bacon bits going. As you're gonna come to learn, I like my fire starting on high. That's just what I do. Of course, I didn't have this pot going already, but I'm gonna start out by throwing that bacon in there. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. I'll be back. So we're starting off by getting our bacon bits going. So I have my bacon in the skillet, and we're getting it fried up. As we're waiting for these bacon bits to get right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my steak going. So we want to get our skillet hot on this side as well. We're going to let that come up to heat while I babysit these bacon bits. There's nothing like making your own bacon bits out of bacon. You can get your hickory bacon, whatever kind you want. Cut it down with some kitchen scissors. Drop it right in there and get it going. And it smells good too. I love me some good old bacon. Bacon on the sandwich. Bacon on your bacon wrapped jalapenos on your burger. Or like I say, in your twice baked potato. So while that's happening, we're getting that going. I'm gonna come over here real quick, grab my extra virgin olive oil, and I'm gonna get it into my skillet real quick. Now, my potatoes are actually in the oven right now, so I'm getting those going. And I'm getting this extra virgin olive oil. I'm getting it going. I want to make sure you pay attention to your bacon bits too. You don't want those to burn. All right. Now for our steak, we'll go ahead and get that open real quick. Get that open. We can get this open real quick. Get this in the trash. Get this out the way. So we got our steak. Everybody knows when it comes to steak, you want to keep it simple. Now by simple, I mean we're going to grab this black pepper. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of that black pepper. And we're also going to hit it with our salt. So from there, I'm going to make sure I get this into my hot skillet and get it seared on both sides real quick. 1, 2. Like I said, we don't want to forget our bacon bits. other side. Boom. Boom. Not too much salt and pepper. As people should know, steak does not require that much seasoning. But some people do like to marinate their steak, especially if you're going to get it on the grill. And if it's a thicker steak and you want that nice flavor. So right now we got it searing on one side. I'm going to grab my tongs real quick while y'all enjoy some views of that. Our bacon bits are actually done. We got them on the plate. Let them cool down. We're going to add that to our twice baked potato later. Right now, I'm going to add some butter to my steak. I reduced my heat to about a little under medium. And we're just going to add some butter to both sides. Now, as well as adding the butter, I'm going to go ahead and throw in my garlic, as well as my thyme. I'm going to let that butter melt down in. With that thyme, we're going to get it going. Stop it. All right. So while I was getting everything prepped for this dish and getting everything going, I already had my potato in the oven baking. I like to have everything on point, so I had it going beforehand. So I'm going to show you how to get down on this twice baked potato. So all I did was chop the top off. You have the top of this potato right here, and then we're going to gut the potato and drop it in. So we're going to take this. This one should be easy because it's the top. You just kind of use your spoon and you try to get it in there as best you can without the skin. So the top for me is always the easiest, I want to say. But when it comes down to the bottom, you want to keep the shape of your potato. As we have this one, almost like a boat. So I found that kind of going around with a spoon and just digging in there works perfectly fine. And you want to take your time when it comes to this. So if you're planning on having like a big get together and you want to show off your culinary skills and get some twice baked potatoes going, you can actually get this mixture ready and get your little potato boats ready before your company arrives. Because once you get it back in the oven and get to the twice baked part, it's going to warm it right back up. Kind of drop some on my napkin there. Get that up real quick. So, like I said, I'm going to gut this little boat, and I'm also keeping an eye on my steak at the same time. I'm going to get ready to flip my steak momentarily, and then I'm going to get my basting going because I like the way my garlic is looking. But I'm going to try to keep all my attention on my little boat because, like I say, you want to keep the shape of the potato. So now that we have all our potatoes in, I'm going to grab my tongs real quick and give my steak a flip. I like that color I got going on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and move my thyme around a little bit in my garlic, give it a little shake, and we're going to get right back to those potatoes. I'm also going to reduce this heat to a low now. And I'm going to take a sip of my drink. Back on our twice baked potato. I'm going to show you how we get it mixed down over here at Eyes Puts It Down TV. You heard me? Take a sip of my yak. So, we got the guts of our potatoes in here. We're going to add a little bit of the bacon bits that we made earlier. Boom. 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 That's a little bit more than a little bit, but still, that's how I like it. We're going to add some of our chives. Boom, for flavor. We're going to add some of our cheese. Drop that cheese in there. Boom, 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 boom. Not all of our cheese, but most of it. I like my shit cheesy. We got some garlic. A little bit of garlic powder. And then let me grab my secret ingredients. It's not this. Love. Y'all weren't ready for that. Last but not least, we have our sour cream. Boom. And sour cream is optional however you like it. I like a good amount. That's just what I do. And we want to get all this mixed up. So we're going to mix this up real nice. Get it all mixed up. So we got all of our main ingredients mixed down. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of butter to this. And then I'm going to mix it down a little bit more. You want to make sure you get it nice and mixed. Get everything blended real well. It smells good. This shit smells good. You can smell those chives and the onions, the garlic. It smells good. And I ain't just saying that because I'm fat. It smells real good. Alright, so now we got the mixture. Now from here we want to get it back into our potatoes, to our potato boats. So I'm going to start by getting a good amount on my spoon. I'm going to just drop it in there. Boom, boom. Drop it in there. Boom, boom. Get it nice and flat and filled out. Let me go for my other one. I'm going to get my other one nice and filled out too. Boom. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we're getting that nice and filled out. So get that nice, filled out. And then we're going to add the rest on the top. It's going to make it pop. Almost like some ice cream. Give me an ice cream scooper to make this next time. I wonder how that would look. And you want to use your spoon to kind of shape the potato at the top. You want to kind of shape it. Especially, like I said, if you have company, you know, and you want to show them your culinary skills and show them how it's done. You want to make it pop, pop, pop. Drop that right there. Sometimes this can get messy too. But me, I'm a semi-professional. Like if it was a culinary league, I'd probably be in the Euro League or something. I wouldn't be in the, if it was equivalent to basketball, I wouldn't be in the NBA. I'd be like in the European League, whatever that is, you know. I'm not much of a sports watcher. That's not what I do. You know, I don't find sports that interesting, honestly. That's just me. I'm gonna make this one big. I like the way this one looks right here. Figure out how to make this with my thumbnail. I like the way this one's coming out right here. Boom. Getting kind of messy as you can see. And then get this last little bit out. Get this last little bit out. I'm gonna scoop it right here on the top of this one. And like I said, keep using your spoon to shape it. Just imagine it's some ice cream that don't melt. You're gonna get your little shape going. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. So while y'all get a close-up of that, I'm gonna go get me a pan real quick. Alright, so we got our potatoes going, our potato boats, and they're filled with their passengers, which is the mixture that we just made. We're gonna go ahead and take some cheese now. We're going to go ahead and just sprinkle it, boom, like that, boom. So we're going to sprinkle that cheese. And also what I like to do is I like to get some of my bacon bits, and I like to drop them on top of the cheese. Drop them right there on top of the cheese. And then add a little more cheese, because as the cheese melts, it'll help keep those bacon in place. Get these little bacon bits. I'm fat. I gotta add these extra bacon bits. I'm fat. Boom. And we're gonna pop this in the oven for about 10 more minutes as we finish off our steak. So our steak is done. We have it on the side resting. We're gonna let it rest for a while we get ready for my favorite part, the red onions. We're gonna go ahead and get these sauteed. And I'm gonna use the same butter for making our steaks to get a nice flavor on these red onions. So I brought the heat back up to about a high because I want to get these nice and sauteed to perfection. So I'm gonna bring it back up to a little under high, but it's still high. Just add a little bit of salt and pepper because we already have our garlic and our thyme flavor in there as well. So we got our salt and our pepper. We got it on high, and we're gonna let that do what it do while we wait for our twice baked potato to get done and for our steak to rest. We're finally finished with our steak dish. Like I said, I added a simple side salad. We got our twice baked potato, and I also steamed some shrimp on the side because I'm fat and I love me some seafood. So come check out the final product.